You cannot change anyone, but you can be the reason someone changes. The most authentic thing about us is our capacity to create, overcome, endure, transform, love, and be greater than our suffering. Sometimes the place you are used to is not the place you belong. Even if you are on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Sometimes it takes an overwhelming breakdown to have an undeniable breakthrough. You cannot protect yourself from sadness without protecting yourself from happiness. Let the improvement of yourself keep you so busy that you have no time to criticize others. It's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. Going through challenging things can teach you a lot, and they also make you appreciate the times that aren't so challenging. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Failure is a bend in the road, not the end of the road. Learn from failure and keep moving forward. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. You will never find time for anything. If you want time, you must make it. A miracle isn't winning the lotto. It's believing in yourself when you didn't before. Our lives are defined by opportunities, even the ones we miss. The best view comes after the hardest climb. It always seems impossible until it's done. Keep your fears to yourselves, but share your courage with others. There is time for everything. If you find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. Look in the mirror. That's your competition. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give you happiness. Bad days give you experience. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. You may delay, but time will not. The art of life is a constant readjustment to our surroundings. Every luxury must be paid for, and everything is a luxury, starting with being in this world. Once you face your fear, nothing is ever as hard as you think. Life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Life is only precious because it ends. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is. The past is history. The future is a mystery. The here and now is a gift. That is why it's called the present. I say luck is when an opportunity comes along and you are prepared for it. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Do not take life so seriously. You will never get out of it alive. Within our dreams and aspirations, we find opportunities. It is confidence in our bodies, minds, and spirits that allows us to keep looking for new adventures. What makes you unique is what makes you attractive. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking places. Pain makes you stronger. Tears make you braver. Heartbreak makes you wiser. So thank the past for a better future. Absorb what is useful. Discard what is useless. And add what is specifically your own. Don't spend time beating on a wall, hoping to transform it into a door. You become what you believe. Time is a created thing. To say, I don't have time, is like saying, I don't want to. Prosperity is not without many fears and disasters. And adversity is not without comforts and hopes. Sometimes you face difficulties, not because you have done something wrong, but because you have done something right. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. We must believe that we are gifted for something, and that this thing, at whatever cost, must be attained. If you dare nothing, then when the day is over, nothing is all you will have gained. The only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear. We need never be hopeless because we can never be irreparably broken. Success isn't overnight. It's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. Grief and resilience live together. You may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. When you compare the sorrows of real life to the pleasures of the imaginary one, you will never want to live again, only to dream forever. History will be kind to you because you intend to write it. The unhappiest people in this world are those who care the most about what other people think. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. A failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was ending, he turned into a butterfly. It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Often any decision, even the wrong decision, is better than no decision. Don't raise your voice. Improve your argument. I don't believe you have to be better than everybody else. I believe you have to be better than you ever thought you could be. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. The truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. True wisdom requires both thinking with our head and understanding with our heart. The first duty of a man is to think for himself. To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions. You cannot change what you are, only what you do. Our anxiety does not come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it. You are your best thing. Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible. Then suddenly you are doing the impossible. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Never let yesterday use up today. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The world you desire can be won. It exists. It is real. It is possible. It is yours. If a goal is worth having, it's worth blocking out the time in your day-to-day life necessary to achieve it. You must learn to let go, release the stress. You were never in control anyway. Opportunities don't happen. You create them.